So this is a short video of what was supposed to happen in class today. If you remember, the spreadsheet was fine. My laptop display wasn't working right, or I couldn't understand what it was doing. And so everything was fine though. So we created a new column called log of price, which was just using this formula in here, ln equals of price. And so then I'm going to highlight, the main thing is you have to sort everything so that you don't get the non-numeric values, which were the blanks. So if I just right click this and say sort largest to smallest, I've now got all of those values. And if I then highlight, let me use shift end to go down to the bottom here. You see it stops at the last row that has a value of $20 a night at row 3855. And then I'm going to say end right. And now I've highlighted all of the cells that have numeric values in them so that I can complete the correlation analysis. So now I go to data, data analysis, correlation, and I've got labels in the first row. I've got my highlighted fields over here. I say OK, and now I can see all those values. I'm just going to go up to the top row and turn on the text wrapping so that I can see the names of the fields. And now I'm going to highlight all of the ones that have values so that I can do conditional formatting and create a new rule using a formula to show what's what. The formula that I'm going to use is going to do absolute values, which means it's going to first convert the value to a positive number. So the formula for that is equals ABS for absolute value, left paren, and then you just have to put one of the cells in that range. So I'm just going to use B2. Is greater than, and I'm going to use 0.7. So that's a really strong correlation, either positive or negative, that is going to give me a clue as to where the potential problems are. For a color, I'll just grab this orange one over here, say OK, and now you can see where all of the ones that you need to check out are. Okay, so as you can see, like one of the most obvious ones is median household income. Okay, it's very negatively correlated to households under 50K. Makes sense. It's also negatively correlated to poverty rate. That makes sense. So you wouldn't ever use as one of your independent variables median household income and either households under 50K or poverty rate. It's also highly correlated on the positive side to some of these attractiveness things, which makes sense. So if you want to, you don't use all of these at once. So for example, if you really liked using the tourist attractiveness index, don't also use median income because they're too highly correlated. And you can see there are other ones over here. The tool we talked about in class, the tourist attractiveness index, is highly correlated to all of its subcomponents. So don't, if you're going to use the total tourist attractiveness index, don't use one of the subcomponents as well, or you will have an unreliable result in your regression model. That's what we were hoping to do today. Sorry for the inconvenience. Bye.